Whether you were lured here by Austin Powers, my resident kickboxing champion, or my juggling flamethrower, I'm delighted you found your way to this page. So what is this Florida property bond? Who's it for and what are the benefits? It's a bond, in other words a loan, to a British property developer who's buying up homes in some of the fastest recovering parts of the American property market. The main focus is Florida, but we'll also be investing in North and South Carolina. These are all areas where prices fell 50 to 60% from their peak, but are now firmly on the road to recovery. Unlike Detroit, they're in great locations that will be in strong demand as the American economy recovers. By buying in bulk, the developer benefits from wholesale pricing as the banks seek to offload their foreclosures. He then sends in a professional team to refurbish the properties quickly and cost-effectively. Most will be resold for an immediate profit, and some will be retained and rented out for income. Some of the money will be put to work providing short-term capital to a small number of third parties who the developer has worked with before, with excellent interest rates adding to the returns from property trading. You can invest over 5 or 7 years, with the minimum investment being $15,000. On the 5-year option, you'll receive 9% interest per annum paid every 6 months. If you can invest $70,000 or more, that goes up to 10% per year. If you invest the minimum $15,000 over 7 years, the interest rate is 10%, while the $70,000 level gives you the highest rate of all, 12% a year. That's 120 times the amount I'm receiving on cash deposits in my SIPP and my ISAs. The bond is administered by GRM Law, trustees with a 200-year track record of looking after these kind of investments. They'll hold a lien on the mortgages of the properties in the portfolio as our security, which is just like being the bank holding the mortgage on your home. So in the nightmare scenario that the developer goes bust, the trustees will sell the properties on our behalf and distribute the proceeds in line with the amount we've originally invested. For added protection, all investor monies are held in an escrow account by Global Custodian Services, who are regulated by the UK Financial Conduct Authority. And GCS will hold the investor funds and just release them to the bond issuer, Castle Keep, when all the paperwork and securities have been appropriately actioned. And GCS have a sister organization, Global Currency Exchange, who act as the paying agent to deliver our returns every 6 months. This is the second such bond that the developer Castle Keep has issued. Just 65 investors got the chance to take part in the first $4 million bond, and they've received all the payments due to them bang in line with the original prospectus. I know the developer personally. He's a British multimillionaire based in Gibraltar who spends most of his time overseeing property deals in America. He trades 3 or 4 properties a week and makes money on pretty much every deal. He's also got $1 million of his own money tied up in this bond. So that's what I call skin in the game. If you download the prospectus, you'll see that you have to confirm that you're a high net worth individual or a sophisticated investor before you can make this investment. So please make sure it is suitable for you before applying. There are 3 reasons why I'm putting my hard-earned cash into this bond. First, it's in the right part of America. This is not Detroit. People will always want to live or vacation in Florida and the Carolinas. Properties here were dragged down along with everything else in the crash of 2008, and they've got plenty of headroom to grow from this point. Secondly, it gives us a chance to benefit from this growth without the hassle of being a landlord 5,000 miles from home. And we get exposure to the US dollar without becoming American taxpayers. And thirdly, I know the developer and his track record. He's got plenty of personal skin in the game, and he's done this before with other investors. So click the link below to download the prospectus. Have a careful read of it, and either come back to me with any questions or complete the application and return it to me. The bond will close when the $10 million limit is reached. I expect less than 100 investors will make up that amount, so please don't delay. If this looks interesting, download the prospectus today. Remember, 7 years at 12% means you'll double your money by the end of the decade. What other investment has a chance of achieving that for you? Thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you.